In day 10, we pretty much spent the whole day traveling to Mount Song. And here we have some goldfish in the fish tank here at the hostel, at the Kung Fu Hostel. And here is the Kung Fu Hostel. We have 2 beds here, queen size. The room hasn't been renovated in a while, but the weirdest thing is this bathroom over here. And at this bathroom, you have to shower with the toilet, and basically everyone can see where you're showering. We're now on day 11, so we're going to be taking a Kung Fu class here at the Shaolin Temple by one of the Shaolin masters.
Faster!
And here we start the day off with some exercise by running around, doing some leg stretches, and getting ready for the day in class. And as you can see, I picked the wrong day for skinny jeans. And as the master instructs us into the forms, we do and practice as he does. It's very hard to follow because he is facing the other way, so you have to basically do the opposite. If he was facing the same direction, it would have been a lot easier, but we took Kung Fu before, so we are a little bit better than some of the people in the class, and it was definitely cool to practice Kung Fu again. But it was very hard to get down into the horse stance, Mabu, or Si Ping Ma. It was very hard to do that. We had these skinny jeans, mind you. Now if we had used shorts or something, we would have done a lot better, but it was definitely very hard to get low. And it definitely reminds me of how much you actually have to hold the horse stance. It's very, very hard to hold the horse stance for a long period of time. And here the master goes through the forms like a pro. They do this all day, every day. So they're amazing at this. That was Shaolin Kung Fu class, so I hope we didn't do very well. But at least we're trying. It was a lot of fun, and if you want to see more Kung Fu content, I know it might not be Shaolin, but check out my friend Michael's channel, Zen Dragon. We're here in the pagoda forest in Mount Shan, the Shaolin village, and these are the tombs of the Buddhist monks. Really, really cool. You can't be in the picture apparently because it invites the dead to curse you basically, so you don't want to be in the picture with them, so that's why I'm behind the camera right now. But wow, it's really, really cool. There's so many. And they're from like 400 years old or something like that. And Pagoda Forest was so amazing. So many different shrines. temples and tombs to the different Shaolin masters. It's amazing, and it would be very honorable to be buried here. Next, we check out the monasteries of Mount Song, the Buddhist monasteries. And the thing I love about China is the different architecture. It's so amazing to see these pointed buildings. They're so awesome. If I ever have a house, I'd love to have my house like that. It's amazing. And basically the myth behind these turtles is that they bragged so much about how strong they were, about how they could carry the world on their backs. But in reality, when people put them up to the test, they put this giant block on them and they weren't able to move. They were basically stuck. And Taoism did originate in China. However, in modern times, Buddhism is more of a predominant religion in China. Now, Buddhism does come from India. It is more of a Hindu religion. But in modern times, most people have converted to Buddhism or atheism. And this tree here is really, really old and ancient. It was planted by one of the ancient Buddhist monks here.
Pretty cool to walk around these Shaolin Buddhist monasteries. Really, really cool. A lot of cool art and architecture. Let's look at this archway. Definitely glad we got to come here. It didn't look like we were going to come here before because of the weather and shut down the trains, but we made it here, so I'm definitely happy to have made it. It's really, really cool, even if it is only for a couple hours. Let's just pan around and show you the place.
Next off, we have the Shaolin show, and we're going to let you watch this, and we'll sit back, relax, and let you watch.
再次少林寺简介童子功，祝愿大家身体健康。现在朋友们将要看到少林队伍啊，休息一下，看看第二组第二位好朋友，这个是螳螂拳的标准起势，海底捞月拉回来推出去，螳螂拳招手，漂亮的后旋踢，其实是一个同后旋的动作，双脚同时起跳，同时落地，注意安全。完了以后，请注意，现在这个动作是一个马步。我们要注意螳螂拳的手型，不是这个懒快指啊，是螳螂指。螳螂拳的手型，大拇指、食指和中指3指伸直靠拢，指腹靠拢，不是指尖啊，朋友请注意，指腹靠拢。这个螳螂指呢，在武林中是一种擒拿手法。好，跳换步，要注意左转向前，朋友请注意左转向前。螳螂拳的身法如风中来柳，除了今天现场的所有节目之外，还包括像金钟罩、铁布衫、梅花桩、牧羊鞭、18头人、罗汉罩中、醉拳、醉棍、醉剑、刀山钉床、负我钢叉、蝎子拳、狗拳、蛤蟆拳等等。今天由于时间关系，都没有办法在现场展示的诸多节目都在里面。好，朋友们可以清楚地看到，弟子在没有任何保护 护措施的情况下，为大家展示双枪刺头，体现的是硬气功。应声而断，这里练习铁。感谢大家对少林功夫的热情，看这位小师傅的第3针。在少林兵器谱当中，习武之人的身体被排在兵器谱第1位，这是人间名器，以体为兵，地处拳法。花若牛龙，少林乾坤剑。软兵器，切不结冰。
Now, because we did have to stay an extra day in Chengdu, we lost a day in Mount Songshan. And on the second half of the day, we're taking the bus to Luoyang to see the Longman Grottoes. And here you can see it in the background.
We're here at the Longman Grottoes. We're going to check this out. It should be pretty cool. I was looking forward to this.
Protect and respect the Buddha statues.
And the Longman Grottoes was definitely one of the highlights of this trip. It is so amazing. Here you can see in each one of these holes is a different Buddha carving statue. There are literally the land of 10,000 Buddhas. There are so many Buddhas. Each hole is filled with multiple different Buddha carvings, ranging from small, large, huge. It's just crazy and amazing the amount of detail and craftsmanship that went into all these carvings. Over hundreds of years it took to create all these statues. And unlike Greece, most of these statues are still intact. So you can see a large portion of them minus their heads.
Statues are so cool. There's just so much carvings. It's really cool, and there's so many of them. The Longman Grottoes is really cool. I definitely recommend coming here as well.
The amount of stairs is crazy though, but it's really cool and amazing. I definitely recommend checking this out if you're in Luoyang. It'll definitely blow your mind. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and rightfully it deserves it. If you're excited about Buddhism, definitely check it out as well. There's so many different statues, you'll never see them all on the first visit. It's crazy. So many, so awesome. Look at all these. Right in this one frame, there's at least 50 of them. It's crazy. And sculpture and art lovers should love this as well.
Wow, look at that up there. amazing. There's just so many steps, and we're sweating balls, but the view is so worth it. Oh man, so many Buddha, so many Buddha.
And I really did feel like I was in Egypt or India looking at these statues. These carvings are almost like hieroglyphics. It's so amazing. And each one of these Buddhas is like 30 feet tall. It's amazing how well preserved they are. And as you can see, they are so massive, so tall. And now we can see comparison to the humans.
This kind of reminds me of like Egypt or something, like we're walking through the tombs with all the hieroglyphics and stuff. Honestly, it kind of puts that stuff to shame. It's even better. I mean, it's just, I think it's a lot better. Wow, it's really beautiful. Ooh. So cool. All this sweat to get up here. Oh man, it's so amazing. If you're ever in this area of China, definitely check out the Longman Grottoes. You will not be displeased with thousands and thousands of, and even in one pass through, I probably missed a bunch of them. There's so many to see. So definitely come here and check it out. Oh, and also look at this view. I'll show you over here as well.
And here's a photograph of the Longman Grottoes. Now, it's not the whole thing, but it definitely gives you a good size comparison of the Longman Grottoes and just how massive and how many Buddhas there actually are.